Welcome to a new tutorial, and let's see today how to replace your screen on your Honor 70 smartphone. If you need any parts and tools, I have provided the links in the video description. Just click on more under the video. I will show you now where. Just click here on more under the video and you will see the links. And then you just click on the link and then you can access the parts. You can buy them directly here. So this is our Honor 70, and as you see, the screen is totally shattered and cracked, so of course we are going to replace it. Watch the tutorial in full, see where you have to take care, and yeah, good luck, work slowly. Firstly, I'm going to need a heat gun, and I'm going to heat up the back cover with around 180 degrees to safely remove it. Alright, so once this is heated up, we're going to try to separate the back cover from the frame. So we will need a suction cup, and then let's go and try to open or make a gap here. So as you see, I can successfully make a gap here. So where I am going to put in a plastic card to remove this one. Alright, so you can use whichever plastic card you want. It can be a normal plain card. Then we can remove the suction cup, zoom out so you have a better look. And then let's go around and slowly work yourself through the edges and everywhere. You can also take a little bit of isopropyl alcohol and pour it in. This will work better to separate the glue. So you will more easily separate the back cover from the frame. We are almost done. Don't push too much because the back cover is made from glass and it can break easily. The glue is somehow a little bit stronger close to the cameras here, so you will need to pour in a bit of alcohol here on your card to glide more easily. Now we can try and see where it's still holding this back cover. Okay. Then we go here in and try to lift up here from the camera. So if you can't lift it up easily, then let's go and try to heat up a little bit this area more. There we go. So once we heated up the back cover to 180 degrees, we could successfully separate it. As you see, we still have the adhesive here everywhere around, so we don't need that much glue later when we apply the back cover back to the frame. So, as expected, this phone pretty much looks like an Huawei inside. But yeah, you know, Honor don't have the complications with Google, so you can still install Google stuff on the phone. So what we need to do now is we will try to move everything to the new phone. I mean to the new frame. So I have here a service pack, which means it's a genuine screen, genuine original screen. We take this out here and see what is in this screen. So it comes with the frame and with on the ear speaker and also with a new battery. So we will put the new screen here and then we will just separate all these screws and proceed with transplanting the internal stuff from here to here. Okay, let's go. So we are going now here to separate the screws here first. Take out the screws. Okay, once they are separated, we can lift up here the back cover. I mean not the back cover, but this small plastic here. Okay, and you can detach this small tape here as well. We put this by side, then let's go and disconnect the battery first. The battery itself has two connectors, so we need to separate both of them. Alright, and then of course we need to also detach the SIM card tray, which is on the bottom. Alright, then we are going to disconnect the antennas here. So when you open the back cover, just be sure you don't cut the antenna, so be really carefully here. Alright, so now we can disconnect the antenna and the blue one as well here. Okay, then you will find two screws here, one here and one here, which are small screws, don't mess them up. So this screw is coming here and the other one is coming here. This is holding the main board in place. Alright, so now let's go and detach the battery. Okay, so then you just detach the front camera here. And then we lift up the main board. Sorry, don't forget to detach, of course, these two flex cables here for the screen and also for the bottom main board. Alright, so once this is detached, then you can just lift up here the main board away. Alright, so now we are going to see what else we need to transfer. So we will need to transfer this front sensor here. So let's go and heat up this one a little bit. Great, so once this is done, you can lift up carefully the sensor from the frame and we will just install it in the new frame here. So let's go separate this plastic, then we take this one and put it in here. Great, so this is done. Now I'm going to separate this protection layer of this tape and also this one from the battery. Alright, so now I will need a little bit of heat thermal conductive paste here to put in to cool down the CPU. So if you don't have any by hand, you can scratch down this old one and put here. If you don't have any, but if you have, then just put a new one. I will just put some new paste here. This is a computer thermal paste using for GPUs and stuff. So I will just use this one, which will work fine. Okay, we need to remove also this protector for the front camera here. Alright, perfect. So now let's go and we will take here the main board. I will just maybe clean here the old paste. It's better that you always have fresh paste, only one, don't mix them together. Alright, and now let's go and put in here the main board back. I'm sorry. Perfect. Don't press too much here because this is bendable and it can hurt your main board. So now we are going to take the screws, the small ones. One is coming to the bottom hole and the other one is coming also to the bottom hole here. Perfect. And now you take the front camera and put it here in place. Connect it to the frame. And yeah, first part is done. Now let's go to the bottom part here. We will need also to separate here those screws. Okay, so once this is separated, we need to lift up this small plastic together with the bottom speaker, I believe. So you need to work carefully here. Alright, and lift it up here from the left side, because the speaker is on the left. Then we can just lift up here, bend this to a normal position again, like this. Perfect. Okay, let's go detach the fingerprint reader here. Lift it up. Alright. Check for any dirt here. Okay. And then in the new screen we remove the protector here and put the fingerprint reader in place. Perfect job. Alright, so now let's go and take out the antennas here. So the graphite one is coming on the top, the blue one is coming on the bottom. I'm just pulling here this carefully, not too much. I will leave them attached here, and I'm going to disconnect this connector here. So this is going to be disconnected, and then we lift up this main board from the bottom. Alright? So now, as you see in the new frame, in the new genuine screen, we have already the vibration unit attached. So what we need to do, we just need to swap and put here this one in the new screen frame. Okay, gently press it down. Perfect. Then we can connect this connector. Perfect, and the other one as well. Perfect job. Okay, so now we are going to put in this blue cable. All right. So this cable is in the place where it belongs, and also now the gray cable, the graphite gray cable, is going also here. Okay, and then let's connect on the top here the antennas. The blue one on the bottom, where you see blue, like B, like blue. Perfect, and the gray one here, close to the G where it says G for gray. Perfect. Okay, so now let's go again to the bottom first, where we just put the speaker back here. Perfect. Okay, let's take the screws, screw them back. Now let's move to the top. We need to connect these two cables first. And again this cable. This one and this one. So the battery is connected, everything is connected here. We can put by side the old screen, and we have now here just the new screen. Let's put back the main top plastic here. Press it gently everywhere to sit down perfectly. Alright, and then of course let's go and put back the screws in place. Before you reattach all the screws, maybe you check if the phone is charging and if you have a picture on the screen. We have a picture, so it means it should work. And also I see here it is charging. Alright, it just turned on. Let's go and see if I can turn off. Also the menu seems to be the same, like on an Huawei. Alright, let's go. Put back all the screws. Okay, so once you have put all the screws in place, we need to put back the back cover here. If you have some dust somewhere, you can use the duster to safely remove small particles. And then we will put back the back cover. So if you still have glue like I do here everywhere around, this is okay. So it means you can reuse the back cover just to put it back, and you don't need to put a lot of additional glue. But if your adhesive here around is damaged, then just clean it, remove it around, and use glue everywhere around and put it back to the frame. So as I said, I will reuse this one because it's not damaged, and I will probably put just a little bit glue here on these spots where I have seen there was additional glue here. Alright? So a bit here where I have seen glue, then a little bit here, a bit here, a bit here, a bit here, and a bit here. Okay, so this is done. Now let's go and take the back cover here and let's put this in place. Perfect, let it sit perfect here. Gently press it, maybe not gently, maybe a little bit stronger, everywhere around, so it will stick to the frame. Perfect. So once this is done, you take the clips here, and also don't forget the SIM card tray. Put this also in place. This will hold the back cover here and make the glue become stronger. So I would leave this on for, let's say, an hour at least. If you just have fresh glue, then for, let's say, 2 to 3 hours. So let me know if the video was helpful for you, if you have any comments, or yeah, if you need parts or tools, I have also provided the links in the video description. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.
Thanks for watching. If the video did somehow help you, then you can buy me a coffee. Donations are always appreciated. Thank you. You find the donation link in my about page and in the video description. Please also like, comment and share the video. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.